Hello everybody, my name is Christian. Welcome to my channel. I am Christian M, a place where I decided to document my journey to financial independence, whereby all we're looking to do is get to that point where we're generating enough in passive income to cover our living expenses. Now, in this video, I am basically covering day one of what is a 5-day challenge of a digital marketing full course, probably the best one that you'll find online for $5, right? And this is basically the foundation of one of the things that I'm using online to help myself get to that, to build that foundation, to build that base, right? That monetary base to have that financial independence that we're looking for, okay? So the way I like to do my reviews of products or whatever it is that I'm doing, like if I'm doing like a case study journey, day-to-day thing, I always like to produce the videos sharing everything that happened up until the end of the day prior, and that way we have a full picture of everything that's happened. So January 1st, 2025 was when I decided to start going through this 5-day. It's called the I would I always mix it up. It's called the Learn, Launch, Lead 5-day challenge, right? I always get the order mixed up, but it makes sense when you think about it, right? So you're learning what you're learning, right? Learning everything, how to do it, put the mechanics together and everything you're learning. And then once you've learned, you launch the business, right? And then once you launch the business, you've got to lead the business, right? You got to take the lead in making sure everything is operating the way it should, leading everybody else that is trying to learn from you as well, right? The lead can have so many different implications. But anyway, I've gone through, I finished going through day one yesterday, okay? So I just wanted to give like a quick little review of what that was like, having gone through all that. Bear in mind, I just want to be fully transparent and let it be known that I am not 100% new, right? I'm not a beginner when it comes to online business, when it comes to digital marketing, affiliate marketing. I'm not completely new, but I am going to try to do my best to share this, share my experience, or at least give a perspective from the eyes of a newbie. Like if I come across something that I feel like, okay, well, I don't know if that's something a newbie would necessarily understand and all that type of stuff, I'm going to share that, okay? And this is going to be, of course, based off of 100% my opinion, all right? Now, if you do decide that you want to get started with this and go ahead and check it out, I'll have a link. It's going to be the first link in the description below this video, okay, where you'll be able to where you'll be able to get access and take part, right? Okay, like I mentioned, it's probably, when it comes to this space, I can tell you it's going to be, for what you're getting, from what I've seen so far already, is going to be the best $5 that you will spend online, considering what you get access to, okay? Let's just go ahead and take a look at the inside, okay? So as you can see on the page, they tell you that on day one you're going to learn, so basically this is your introduction to digital marketing, right? And then they're going to cover the core four, right, business models, essentially. Understand the 4 core areas of digital marketing that give you options for your business. Okay, so what you'll learn: introduction to funnels, picking a niche and focusing on that niche, and then what you need to get started. Okay, I went through day one and they 100% delivered on that promise right there. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you the inside. This is the inside. Okay, so it is a 1 hour 1 minute 15-second long video. Prior to that, okay, there will be an introductory video right here, okay, prior to that, which is 8 minutes 35 seconds, which you definitely want to take a look at that. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like, the biggest thing that I picked up from there, it's just amazing how many people purchase stuff, right? And they'll spend their hard-earned money on stuff, and they don't even take the time to go through the training. Okay, that's And of course these guys, they run everything, right? So they have first-hand experience of seeing the numbers and all that type of stuff. Okay. But anyway, so that was the introductory video, and then there was a day one. I went through the entire video, and it was kind of a nice little refresher in essence, right? They really go through the whole process. You're going to learn the difference between a website and a funnel, right? Why it's important to have a funnel versus just a generic website when it comes to your business, right? You're going to learn about that type of stuff, and then different ways to sell. I mean, it really goes into detail, right? Like showing you the fundamentals, like how to, not exactly how to set up your funnel, but how a funnel would work, right? They show you the customer journey coming in. They actually run through some numbers of how, your objective, how you in the front end, want to get to a point where, a lot of people make the mistake of wanting to be profitable right from the start, right? But they explain how the whole process works and how to set things up to show you how, at the very least, what you want to be looking for, right? Well, maybe not necessarily the very least, but what you want to be looking for is to at least, to try to be breaking even, okay? A lot of people make the mistake of thinking that, they run everything on that front end and then they're losing money, and then they think, it's a loss, and then they cut the, they stopped the campaign. Whereas if they had just continued with what they have working in the back end, that's where the money is. That's where the real money is made. Okay. So if there is one thing that you're going to pick up from this, that I tell you right now, if you're getting started, make this the 100% biggest focus of your entire, of everything that you do going on in 2025. Anything that you do with regards to your business every single day, make sure that it is something that is working towards that funnel and feeding that funnel. In essence, building your email list. Okay. Really, 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 really important. This lesson number one, what you're going to gather in this lesson number one, you may look at it as theory and all that type of stuff, but if you're brand new, I'm telling you, what you get on that first day, that whole framework that's explained, if you take nothing else from anything I'm saying, take what you learn in just that one video alone, and if you have to, get online, go figure out how to set that framework up. Okay. Now my hope is that they will cover it in subsequent days. So I don't know yet, but again, like I said, it's just sometimes you look at stuff like this and it makes you wonder, like, man, for just $5, how much am I really gonna get, right? And then you get an advisor, right? I know I've heard prior people have been thinking that having an advisor is just basically a pressure, someone to pressure you to pressure sale, like basically pressure you to make further purchases and stuff like that. I can tell you right now that has not been my experience at all whatsoever. The advisor that I had, Kathy, love her. She's amazing. Okay. I don't know what other people's experiences have been with different advisors they've had, right? But I can speak for myself and my experience thus far. Okay. What other place do you know of online that you can spend just $5 and have access to somebody that you can actually talk to on the phone or on Zoom, face to face, or text, right? Get that kind of support, right? That's, people are usually charging thousands for that, hundreds, like at least hundreds, right? And then in a lot of cases, thousands, right? But this is what you're getting for $5, okay? I know you may look at it as there's more to, like, some people may think that it's all pressure tactics or a way to make. That has not been my experience, okay? I'm just telling you as it is, and you can best believe, right? You can best believe. If anything looks funny to me or doesn't look right, I will tell you, okay? I will tell you. And I know one of the biggest concerns that a lot of people have had, and this is in talking to people, they always wonder whether what you learn with just that $5 is going to be enough to get you to get going with, making money, all right? All right, so that is something I do not know yet because I have not yet gone through the entire thing. Okay, I have taken a look. Well, as I progress, right, in detail, you can best believe I will tell you flat out, right? So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I will tell you flat out whether I believe that the information that they give you is enough to go out there and start, you know, and start your business essentially. Okay, so that's day one for you. And then they give you like a bunch of assignments and stuff that you need to do. They'll introduce you as well to different places where they have interviews, daily interviews, interviewing their, you know, interviewing their students, okay, like, and people who have gone through the course, who are going through the training. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch. If you want to go ahead and get started with this challenge and start learning this stuff, it's going to be the first link in the description below this video. Just click on that link and you'll be able to get access. All right. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch. Ciao.